perfect world, would you have preferred to keep Walker up here and let him get more look at Major League pitching? I understand what you're trying to do, but in a perfect world, would you have liked to have seen that?
In a perfect world, I just think he still needs to be playing. That's the most important. And you know, the way I look at Jordan Walker, last offseason he went down and focused on his defense, and he came back and he's played himself into an average defender, if not maybe slightly better. I mean, I think this offseason he's going to have to focus on his approach, his swing, and we still believe that he's going to be an enormous talent in this league. But most importantly, I still think he needs to be playing.
Well, Raleigh said at the time that the call-up needed to be an outfielder. Does that leave you short in the outfield at all with Lucan tied to DH or first base?
Well, I think Donnie gives you a lot of flexibility, so I think we'll be okay that way. You know, at the time, that was something that he felt, and you know, clearly as we look at what we're looking forward at, he understands that the roster's different than it was. But you know, I think the biggest question is you know, should we need a shortstop on a given day? But if we do need someone for an extended period of time, then we'd have to make some adjustments.
You mentioned that there may be more changes to come. Is it in the pitching? Is it just bringing up younger talent? What kind of changes are you looking?
No, I just think that as we play out these next few weeks, there might be some more roster churn, and creating some flexibility not only on the 26 but also on the 40-man was needed.
Could that be Steven Matz, and where is he in your evaluation?
Well,
process?
yeah, Matz is going to throw tomorrow in Memphis, and then after that we'll reevaluate. But obviously he's getting very close to come off, and at some point, you know, definitely want to see O'Brien back. So there's some decisions that are going to have to be made, but hopefully it's because guys are performing well and it's forcing our hand.
What did you think of Lance here today?
I didn't see it. I was up in my office, but what'd you think?
I thought he threw well.
That's helpful. Good. Thank you.
To go back to Walker for a moment, you mentioned, both you and Ollie, the need for him to play every day if he was going to come back up. He had a good 2-week stretch in Memphis, but he did play against lefties. But he didn't play every day. What was the rationale in calling him up at the time if he was only going to play against left-handers?
Yeah, I think at the time it was just trying to quickly fill a void and also just to get a sense of where he's at. But ultimately, you know, my philosophy has always been if you're a young player, you need to be playing. And I always, you know, cringe at the idea of someone who's 22 years old sitting on the bench.
Do you think it's maybe a sort of where you guys are at in the standings and in the season, just trying to generate some sort of offensive production?
Well, we're dealing with that every day. We are definitely trying to find something to sort of light a fire for us, and at the time we were hoping it might have been him.
No, with this being the third time Jordan Walker sent down, I mean, what's the messaging with him? I mean, just kind of like for his mindset.
Well, I feel like it's you earn your spot here. I feel like on your end, you guys ask these kind of questions as if no one's ever been optioned before, and you know, when I was younger in this game, options happened all the time. I mean, now you're limited to how often you can option a player, but that rule was really put in more because of protecting pitchers. But ultimately, I feel like, you know, this is a tough league. It's hard, and you've got to earn your keep here.